What's the name again? Winky. I just wanted to, you can find out more on hsn.com, by the way. All right, now we have another brand new collection. I know you're sticking around for Cascade. You're not gonna regret sticking around for Cascade, and we will get to it. They're like, Suzanne, you've been teasing us since 11 o'clock yesterday. That's fine, it's coming up, and it'll be worth sticking around to see it. But this one is now a brand new line. And it was funny when I was looking over all the pictures in the show, because that's what we do, we review we get to see the pictures first. This one stopped me. Yeah. Dead in my tracks. I know. Because this is wildly different than your normal look.
Yeah, you know, it's a more tailored design, isn't it? And but you know, the workmanship in that beautiful forget-me-not is really unsurpassed. If you look at the way that wonderful, wonderful knot is literally woven throughout, and you can see the pave work that is literally, it's like underneath, which is such a difficult thing to do. It is, now I'm showing you the bracelet, so this is coming up, but do you see that pave work right in here? That is so very, very hard to do. And the baby seed pearl pave, which is so exquisite, along with cyan, amethyst, topaz, olivine, and beautiful Montana blue sapphire to create a wonderful, wonderful look. The necklace is paired back with 6mm Montana blue sapphire crystal beads that are all faceted in I think there's like 28 cuts in each and every bead. So a very, very special piece that has an adjustable clasp that feeds right down to that beautiful forget-me-not that is paved in those wonderful multicolors. This was a huge success in Paris when I made this about, I think it was about 12 years ago. Really? You know, one of the first shows I did in Paris, and you know, the stores from all over the world come to this big, huge jewelry show in right outside on the outskirts of Paris. And I'll never forget what ladies were just going wild for this. So. A classic, a beauty, and really an extraordinary composé of color and design.
And how complicated that is. As you're saying, these are all hand set. Sometimes it's funny, we get so involved in how beautiful the jewelry is, we forget to talk about the technologically difficult construction.
Exactly.
There's so much engineering that goes into making these pieces, and I hate to bypass this. That's why a lot of jewelry at the department stores today looks the same every store you go to. Do you ever notice? It's like the same stuff. And it's really kind of boring, and it's not imaginative. It's because it's too complicated. They would be out of business putting this much work into hand setting in these intricate little small spaces, these small little beads, changing the colors. I mean, who does, 5, 6, 7, 12 colors? Who does today's special with more than 500 elements in it?
No one.
No one does that today.
Except
they
for
really
your crazy blonde friend, girls.
And God bless her. But you know what? They don't take the time because it's too much work, it's too much effort, and they are working for the masses. They crank it out. Whereas you are custom making every single one. And that's why in this case, this is interesting. This collection you're seeing between the necklace and the earrings, I only have 200 in the world. There are 200 that'll ever be made. I've got maybe 50 of the cuffs, and I'll just show you that real quick. Here's the cuff. Hinges, it's very easy. We have 4 flex on everything, but you're really in rarefied air when you have a collection like this, because you'll never walk into a room or the airport and see another woman wearing the forget-me-not.
No, you really, it's a very, 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 well, of course, the symbol of a knot is, a symbol of love. And of course, it is for an infinity forever knot. And of course, the pave work to me is what makes this so extraordinary, and that wonderful model. It all begins in at the very start of the process of designing jewelry is, of course, it's sketched, but then it goes to mold making, or model making, which is the first piece that has to be absolutely perfect before you can go ahead and make a mold and then make multiple quantities. And of course, that original model has to be perfection. And I think here you will get this home and understand